Hi guys, I just wanted to get on here really quick and welcome you back to eLearning. I'm sure you've had some time to relax, hopefully, over the last 2 weeks. And I know it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to get back into the swing of things, but we're going to keep it reasonable. And, they sent out the schedule today of how we're going to finish out 3 days a week until May 14th, and then we're finished. So we can do this. And I just wanted to kind of tell you a couple of things on like how I can help you out and how you can help me out. Okay. So I made myself a couple of notes just so I make sure I don't forget anything. So first of all, I just want you to know that if you are participating and showing your work and turning things in, I will do everything in my power to help you pass the class, okay, or get the grade that you're shooting for. Right now, some of you are not participating, and that is really the only thing that's going to keep you from passing the course is if you don't participate. There's nothing I can do with that, okay? But if you're participating and you're showing your work and turning things in, we'll get through this. You'll move on to your new classes next year, okay? So that was my first message. I am going to have some new office hours this go around because 10 to 1 was really not working for me. I have 3 kids at home. They need breakfast and lunch, and I have to put one of them down for a nap, and they're doing their e-learning, and it was just really hectic in the mornings. So I'm going to switch my office hours to 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Okay, one of my youngest, my 1-year-old, is down for a nap at that time, so I'll be a little bit more available. So 1 o'clock p.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. are my new office hours. That's the prime time that you can reach me. Okay, of course, you're welcome to email me outside of those hours, but I might not be as quick to respond, okay? Also, for the investigative classes, period 1 and period 5, I am going to be offering a Zoom conference every single e-learning day, so Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of each week. I will be on Zoom at 2:30 p.m. And in that Zoom conference, I will answer any questions that you have. So even if you're like, I don't understand how to do 3 of these 4 problems, can you help me with them? I can help you work them out and everything. So anybody's welcome to hop on there at 2:30. I'll see what questions you guys have, and we'll kind of go from there. So that is a really good opportunity. If you're not understanding something, just hop on at 2:30 and let me know what you need help with, and I'll help you work out problems, okay? In addition to that, if you're not in period 1 or period 5, or if you're not available at 2:30, you just need to let me know if you need a Zoom conference, okay? And we will set one up, okay? So we can come up with a different time if 2:30 doesn't work for you. You're working or something and you need to meet with me at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is a little bit shaky for me because that's usually when I'm putting my kids to bed, but we could plan on 9 p.m. or something like that where we could sit down and have a Zoom conference together. So again, if you're not in period 1 and period 5 and you would like a Zoom conference, you just need to email me and let me know. Or if you are in period 1 and period 5 and you can't meet at 2:30, again, let me know if you would like to meet at a different time and we'll work that out, okay? Okay, so the last thing is about submitting work. Just a few things that are really giving, kind of not allowing you to earn all of your points or not allowing me to grade it very well. The first thing is I do need to earn full credit. There's really 2 things you need to do for me. You need to show your work and number it. Okay, so I don't want work all over the page because that is way too hard for me to get through. So if there are 4 problems, you're going to number them 1, 2, 3, and 4, or whatever the problem numbers are, and you're going to make sure you show your work. That is the only way to earn full credit, is to have all of the problems there with work shown. It does not have to be correct. Okay, you need to have shown effort, that you've done tried all of the problems and shown your work. Okay, and again, they need to be numbered, and the writing needs to be legible so I can sort through it. Okay, and then the only other thing that you need to do to earn full credit is to not cheat off of someone else. Okay, so there's been some sharing of work that I've seen, and those people have not earned credit for those or have not earned full credit for those. That's pretty much the only thing that I just can't let it slide, okay? This is not supposed to be group work. You can ask me any questions you want. You can even ask a friend a question. What you cannot do is ask them to send you their work and copy it down, which is happening, okay? It's obvious. So in those situations, neither one of you will earn credit. So we need to stop sharing work, okay? And then 2 things that you can do to kind of help me out is making sure that, well, really, I would like you guys to please try to use that Adobe Scan app or the Tiny Reader app. That will allow you to send it to me as a PDF, okay? Try it out. It's really easy. I am a lot less tech savvy than you guys probably, and I use Adobe Scan all the time. So if you go into your app store on your phone, get Adobe Scan or Tiny Reader, and it basically, instead of taking a picture of the page, it scans the page like a copier would do. So it shows up a lot better. You won't have to do this and like cheese into your camera, okay? It'll allow me to see your work a lot more easily, and it'll also ensure that I can open up the attachment, because a lot of you are sending me like .heic files. I can't open those. My computer will not open those. I think a lot of that is if you're taking a picture with your iPhone. So if you can use one of those scan apps, I think that'll make things go a lot more smoothly. It'll allow me to grade things faster and get you feedback faster. And it'll save me from staying up till 2 a.m. and trying to sort through all of this stuff. I have a full plate with my kids and everything too. So if you can just do these simple little things to help me out, that would be awesome. And then the next thing is, as often as possible, try to submit your work on the day that it was assigned. Okay, most of the work is very reasonable. You know, 4 to 10 problems or something like that. And I try to keep my videos 20 minutes or less. So, and I think that's like on the extreme end. So a lot of days you've had just a couple of problems to do. If you can get those done on the day that it's assigned, we can move on as a class, and I can provide answers and things like that that'll actually make your learning experience go a lot more smoothly. I know that's not gonna be possible all the time. If you are going to submit something late, you must let me know that you've submitted it. I cannot keep going back and checking, like, have they submitted it yet? Have they submitted it yet? Like, I'm not gonna do that. I have 100 students. We've already had 9 assignments. We're gonna have many more. I cannot be constantly checking to see if you've turned something in. So if you decide that you're gonna turn something in late, you must email me and say, I have now submitted this, so that I know to look for it and check for that, okay? All right, so I think that's really all I had for you guys. I know this has been weird, and you know, on top of all of the coronavirus stuff, you guys, power was out in Westfield for days for some of you, and I know that's all been really challenging. So let me know if I can do anything to help you out, whether it's with school or something outside of school. I know we've talked about like the meals that are being offered from the school. So if you need any information about that or anything like that, just let me know. I miss seeing you guys. I really do. I hope that at least next year we'll see each other in the hallway and we can kind of reunite then. Otherwise, join me on Zoom and we can look at each other face to face. All right, guys. Thanks for listening.